I'm just trying to make films I want to make. I don't see it like how would I like to be defined. I just want to be free to be able to do what I want to do without being confined to one definition. I would like to be somebody who completely jumps genres and crosses boundaries, and I really want to dig into things. I think it was whatever happened was good and necessary.
Okay.
Because had it released, I would have been a different filmmaker. Because March not releasing, Black Friday getting stuck, it set me off on a journey which makes the filmmaker that I am probably today. Had it released, I would have been gone by now. I think just trying to make one hit after the other, and I discovered a whole lot of cinema because I couldn't find an audience here. I think it was painful, but yes, eventually it was better. I think whatever happened was good. Kalki, she's my inspiration, she's my muse, she's my big strength, yes. I don't react. I do not react. Yes, internally, even when I feel uncomfortable, I have to deal with it. So I sit with myself and I deal with it. Sometimes you feel like, there's a scene because she's done a kissing scene in my film itself.
Correct.
At that time you become a filmmaker, and then when you see it, you deal with it. You have to learn to deal with it. Because you know that she's acting and she's playing a role and all that kind of thing. I don't want to become that patriarchal head of the family who's like, all controlling and doesn't let the person be. She's an independent person. She was always, she's French. She's grown up with a certain kind of sensibility. The way she looks at acting is her way of looking at acting. And when I meet her and I fall in love with her, I fall in love with the person that she is. Falling in love doesn't mean that, you try to change that person. Ugly is a thriller. It's a kind of an urban thriller. It also is about relationships. It's also a very emotional film. I don't know what kind of a film it is. When the film comes out, you guys will define what it is. I don't like to define my film. And then is a Bombay Velvet, which I see it as a love story.
Okay.
Then there are these 2-3 small short films that I'm doing. One for 100 Years of Cinema, about Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. And then there are a few features lined up after that, which we are working on. That war of word happened years ago. That was 2006, 2007 when I was fighting with the whole world. It was like me against the world.
Okay, so
And that was in my head.
Okay.
So I fought with everybody. I fought with everyone. I still sometimes do things like that. But don't really mean it. When I say something, I say it in that moment. I don't really carry it inside of me. We just saw each other and we hugged and we forgot everything.
Oh, you hugged?
Yeah, and I figured out he's quite a funny guy. He's a very funny man. And he's got a very great self-depreciating humor, and a man who can laugh at himself can only be loved. I don't know. I really hate looking at my pictures. I hate posing for pictures.
Okay.
And I want to change my name and my face and disappear again so that I can be free to do what I want to do. Like what I have lost with being a newsmaker is I can't shoot guerrilla style anymore. I go on the streets and people recognize me and they look at me and they say Anubhav Sinha.
Oh.
And somebody will say Anurag Kashyap. They never get my name, right? But they always get my face. They know he is that guy. So they congratulate me for Ravan and Barfi and Dabang and everything, which I have not done. Obviously because my films they don't know so much. People on the streets don't know my films. So they always call me Anubhav Sinha or Anurag Kashyap.